to live this life, bright lights, big city.
Time to pack them bags, yeah, time to pack them bags. Time to get out of town, I ain't looking back. Everybody say you can't do this, do that, but they never took a chance, that's why they where they at. I want more of the life, so I sacrifice. Leave all my friends behind, yeah, pay the price. I know they wishing for my downfall, but I'ma reach to the sky like I'm 50 feet tall. Yeah, I'm walking now, I used to crawl. I see the crabs in the barrel, I see all of y'all trying to put me down, but yeah, I'm going catapult. Past the atmosphere, yeah, I'm going get it all. Yeah.
You can do it, all you gotta do is dream and imagine. Imagine, imagine. You can do it, all you gotta do is make it happen. Make it happen, make it happen. From a small town, about to get ready. Dreaming of the big time superstar status. When you tell them your vision, yeah, they start laughing. Now you determined to prove them wrong and make it happen. You don't know how close you are. Never look back, cause you came this far. Oh, yeah, I'm about to get it. About to live this life, bright lights, big city.
Yeah, I'm headed in the right direction, and I'm focused and determined I'ma get my blessings. Yeah, I'm headed in the right direction, never having any doubt, no second guessing. Yeah, never had a doubt in my bones. Say it's lonely at the top, I'm okay with alone. Yeah, I came from the bottom, yeah, I'm reaching levels. Yeah, I'm still rising to the top, I can't plateau. Now I'm getting all this love like X and O's, but I stay on my grind, stay by the G code. Smiling in my face, but they hating on the low, cause now I'm real hot, remember when I was cold?
You can do it, all you gotta do is dream and imagine. Imagine, imagine. You can do it, all you gotta do is make it happen. Make it happen, make it happen. From a small town, about to get ready. Dreaming of the big time superstar status. When you tell them your vision, yeah, they start laughing. Now you determined to prove them wrong and make it happen. You don't know how close you are. Never look back, cause you came this far. Oh, yeah, I'm about to get it. About to live this life, bright lights, big city.
World's best gather here. XBL baseball starts now.
It's crushed to the moon, and we're tied.
He picks it up on the second, over to first in time for the double play that ends the inning.
That's gone.
Oh my, oh my, oh my.
Trying to repeat.
It's good!
Homeward to the pen! This game is over!
Oh! Crushed! Left field! Off the pole!
Domingo Bell, deep right center field, carrying, and it's gone!
That was hit hard. Left center field. Did she do it again? To the wall!
Swung on bell to the deep left field. Is this baby gone? A grand slam!
Champion! The AAA World Series is over on a live shot!
I can't believe my eyes.
The AAA returns to your screens tonight with a match between two early season favorites who aim now to jumpstart their engines on the way to the league's top seeds and into the playoffs. The ever-calculated and clutch Ricks and the Cerezas de Mexico City do battle with the explosive contact style of Heismann3000 and the Houston Stars. Welcome to AAA Match of the Week.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our AAA Matchup of the Week. My name is No Hummus, and here with me is the one and only Mist. How are you doing tonight, Mist?
Really good, Hummus. Great to have you on here with me. This is only like the second or third time we've ever been a team. And we got a really, really good, tight matchup here. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we got the number 12 Las Cerezas going up against the number 6 Houston Stars. These players are kind of similar to each other in style. I think it's going to be a close one throughout.
Yeah, I would think so. I think if we were casting this at the beginning of the season, we would just assume Ricks is the favorite based on his strong season last season. But if you actually look at the standings, the script has been somewhat flipped. Heisman looking quite good so far. Ricks rounding into form, had a couple tough games coming in yesterday early, and it seems like he's played better with every game he's played over this weekend, which was about 6 games, and it started to dominate. So if I'm Heisman, I'm looking at that and being a little bit concerned that he might be getting up to speed in the way that he was last season, which was a great season for him.
Yeah, definitely. We talked a little bit earlier, but both of these players are pretty similar to each other. They both have pitch first styles here. They both really focus on just getting their pitching game going and just, picking up runs whenever they can. And, we see also like their offense, it's all right, but they don't really hit that much home runs, with both hitting respectively about 0.4 and 0.39 homers per game. So, I think it's going to be a real close call for either team to win here.
Yeah, a couple things with the key points. Obviously, they're both. It says AA. Obviously, AAA vets. They've been playing in this league quite a long time. Always been, players getting their games in. They've always been threatening to get in the playoffs or even do something in the playoffs. They're both pitch first. They both tend to use kind of those funky arsenals and pitches, slider and things that you don't see quite as much from other players. And then Ricks, of course, we know is the Houdini of the league. He's the king of wiggling out when there's runners on first and second, even second and third, even no outs, second and third, or bases loaded. He can somehow, he doesn't give in a lot. So if you show the ability to, or if you show that you're willing to chase, he'll give you every opportunity. You're going to get plenty of opportunity to do that against Ricks. And then another thing is, can anyone hit the ball out? So these two players are both averaging 0.4 home runs per game, which is not the bottom, but really low, just based on the style that they play, kind of contact hitters for I think Ricks is kind of a mix. But if you look at it, Snowbird is averaging over 2.5 home runs per game. And then we've got myself and Billy and a few others that are averaging in the 1.5 range. So 0.39, 0.4, which is what these two players are, is pretty weak just in that one facet. But they're smart. They're smart, and that's why they're where they are. They know how to generate offense one way or another.
Certainly. And, with that being said, I think we're ready now to let these players know that we're ready. And let's get right into it. Game 1 coming to you shortly. Good evening, everyone. We're going right into the corral for Game 1 of our AAA match of the week here. Heisman is looking to take the win here at home, while Rix is looking to get above over 500 this series.
Yeah, and of course, you know, Heisman extremely comfortable at the corral, almost a necessity that he plays at the corral, given his theme of the Houston Stars. It's kind of an awkward stadium with a really short right field fence in kind of right center. It kind of stretches a funky way down the line if you go into the corner at right field. Center is not too far, and then that left center field is so far out there, you almost have to take a train to get out to where that weird, funky, I don't know if it's a bullpen or what it is out there, but it's a long ways out there to left center. But you can get triples galore out there if you can punch it out.
First pitch of the game is a low fork ball.
Got Johnny Junk on the mound. Looking to junk ball it.
And that's a quick out number 1, thrown by the shortstop. Next up is Wayne Crescent. And you were saying, just talking about that junk a second ago. Yeah, pretty solid. Nothing too crazy, but you know, that's really all you need to throw someone off with enough movement on the ball.
Yeah, it appears to be about 65 velo, maybe 70 junk. 70 junk is a lot in this league. And both of these players, you know, they can be affected by motion.
Hits it foul, 2-2 count. Hits that one into the outfield for our first hit of the game here. Runner on first now, 1 out.
Yeah, and this is again, I think we mentioned it in the pregame, that funky arsenals these two are comfortable with. You almost never see this arsenal here, this half-baked clockwise to the left arsenal here, but this kind of an arsenal can be really effective. It constantly gets you looking for something going in a certain way, but you don't know what it is.
And that one's left hanging over the middle, but it just hits a foul, so full count now, 3-2. Runner goes, and that one's going to be hit into the outfield. Can he make it in time?
Whoa.
He makes a dive in time. Runner's running first, and looks like this could be an easy double play.
Oh my God, I can't believe he came up with that. It looked like it bounced.
Yeah, and the center fielder made a hell of a dive there, was able to get the quick throw to first, and just like that, the inning's over. Going to the bottom of the first, still 0-0.
I want to say hello to Vegan Vibes in the chat. That's going to be one of our superstar players coming up in the top league here later tonight.
That one's going to be hit to third baseman. Throws the first in time for out number 1. Next up is Eduardo Manuel. That one's hit with some power, but not enough. Center fielder gets under easily for out number 2. And up next is Kelly Strokes.
She's dangerous, I can tell you, just from experience. This girl can hit it out.
And ball 2, 2-0 count. I've got to say, I don't think I've ever seen anyone do what Heisman is doing at the plate right now with his reticle, all that movement.
I've seen circles, but never the sign of the cross or whatever the heck he's doing out. Maybe it's an H for Houston Stars. I don't know.
Whatever it was, it certainly got him a hit now. But it looks like that will lead to a quick ground to the second baseman for out number 3. Top of the second, still 0-0. 4-5-6 up next for the Cerezas.
Number 44.
Yeah, and as ugly as this looks, no hummus, that's what these players do. They put the ball in play, and a lot of them are, you know, bad reticle nubbers and such. But, you know, if you do that all game, eventually a couple of those sneak through, and you can pile up a few runs, get a little bit of momentum on your side, and then maybe pop one into the gap.
Strike 2 makes it a 2-2 count. Goes right through the pitcher's legs. Shortstop isn't able to get to it.
Yeah, and,
just
and
like
that's exactly what I just said. You know, just a weak little number up the middle, but that can be a big base hit for these momentum players.
ooh, I think that was a pitch. I think he could have swung at there, but he pulled back. And it looks like he was just going for the bunt instead. Sends the runner to second. That's gonna be out number 1. I don't know, 2 pitches there. I think he could have definitely gone for the hit, but you know, maybe.
Yeah, I'm sure no hummus. If he knew they were both coming right down the middle, he probably wouldn't have been looking to bunt there.
And then shortstop is unable to get to runner right third, heading home, and turns around. The fake out there to get the runner second forces no double play, and just like that, we have 2 runners in scoring position here.
Yeah, and here's one of the stars of the playoffs, Wild Child up at the plate. She is dangerous.
Yeah, with that RBI hero, if he gets something on the ball, watch out.
Oh, that ain't the pitch. Oh, she got away with it.
So full count now. That's going to be a high outside, and that's going to be not enough for the shortstop. 1 run scores, 2 run scores, and just like that, Cereza has taken an early 2-0 lead here off the RBI single.
Yep, we haven't really seen a blasted ball yet, no hummus. Wouldn't you agree? And it's 2-0.
Yeah, they're not hitting it hard, but they're getting contact on it. And you know, if you're getting the hit and you're getting runners scored, does it really matter how tough you hit it?
Yeah, and here's the thing against these types of players. When you do make them, you know, that shortstop made kind of a funky step there. Might have just not really been his fault, but that's the kind of extra bait. And then the player took second. You know what I mean? Like, things add up.
Right. Just like that, the bases are loaded here. Dulce de Leche coming up here has a chance to blow this game out of proportions here. Only 1 out here, bases loaded.
Yeah, and Johnny Junk's going to need to step up here. Heisman is another one. He has the ability to wiggle out, so let's see if he can do it.
And shortstop gets it, so bases still loaded here, 2 outs. Wayne Crescent had a single earlier. Let's see if he could get another hit. And that one's rocked in center field. Will he get in time? He does. Out number 3. So Stars get away with get out of a jam there, but they give up 2. Now they have a chance to respond here with Manny misplay.
Yeah, that corner pitch with 1 down to get the second out was an absolutely fantastic pitch. And if it weren't as good, it would have been a single. So good job by Heisman to wiggle out there.
That one's hit with some oomph, but not enough, as that's going to be caught for out number 1. Next up, Dylan Dirtbag, going 333 in the season, no home runs and 10 RBIs.
Yeah, and as we said earlier, folks, it's really difficult for these 2 players to put the ball over the fence. So you'll see a lot of balls that seem to be hit pretty well, and they just right there. It just doesn't really. It's not like when Mama June and some of those folks are at the plate where the ball just seems to hit like a tennis ball off the bat.
Ooh, hitter has to dodge out of the way of that one. 2-0 count. As that's going to be a nice little not infield single, but bloop single to make it runner on first, 2 outs.
That was a pretty good piece of hitting to kind of push that high outside ball over first base.
Yeah, the curveball can be one of those pitches where if you hit it just right, you can not get good contact on it, but look at that. Good heads-up base running allows the runner to head to third, so fast runners at the corners, 2 outs here, but it's the pitch off the bat, and he goes for it.
Oh, what a play. Yeah, and I think licking his wounds, a little bit of a mistake in center field, and I think that might have compounded, fell asleep at the switch on the mound.
So 1-2 count. Outside 2-2.
Tough reticle to work with here, and missed it. Oh.
Yeah, you saw there, he slid the reticle a little too far to the left. So we go to the top of the third. Astros or Stars weren't able to score. Oh no, another. Looks like now the Teresa's had to dodge out of the way that one.
I'm not sure if that was a lag or what happened to Johnny on that one, but
I
that
think
was...
he just lost control of the pitch there.
Yeah, I think you're right.
There's a strike.
Oh, wow. That was an interesting call.
Gonna try again here with a high inside cutter and does not pay off. Runner's gonna head to first for the leadoff single here.
Now back, the catcher, number 44.
Next up is Fresa Bengata the fourth. As he bunts it down right to the pitcher, it might be a double. Nope, not a double play, but they do give up the out.
Number 33.
Ball inside. That's high. Too low.
So the 3-0 count here. Johnny Junk not having a great day at the mound here. Already tense, going 50 pitches into the top of the third. Let's see how long he stays out here for. And that's going to be another walk on the night.
Yeah, he needs to get back to neutral. I mean, he still has potential for a nice game here. It's only 2.
Ooh, that one's kind of hit hard. Outfielder's going a little haywire.
Ooh.
This might be a double play. Ooh. Very close call. Risky, but it seems like the gamble paid off. We'll see if he can follow through here with who else but Wild Child up to bat.
She's already got a deuce in the RBI category. Might want to avoid her just a little bit. There, it's a good pitch. He sucked her into a cutter there, Hummus.
Yeah, definitely a nice pitch there to get him to swing. Gets out of the jam, and we go to the bottom of the third. Still 2-0. Ooh, check swing there on him. What could have been a good pitch to swing at.
Perfect leadoff hitter here for Heisman. Oh, but yeah, that's not what you want, is the ball in the air from her.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2.
Strike. High ball.
High ball makes it a 1-1 count.
Ball, that's outside.
Outside on the 2-1 count. Pops it up. It looks like that will be out number 2. As Kelly Strokes comes up the bat here.
Yeah, and in theory, Hummus, and it looks like Stroke's going to ground out here, but Ricks definitely has the higher end starter by XBL standards here. As Goldie looking really good so far and is locked in.
Yeah, you know, you always want to get that pitcher locked in as soon as possible and just keep building that momentum. But
the pitcher, number 23.
Yeah, right.
Goldie ranks.
And runner goes in perfect steal. Didn't even give the catcher any chance to react on that. Mojo boost. And just like that, you got run on second now. And ooh, try going for the bunt. I don't know. You already got the runner on second. I don't see why not try swinging. But, you know, I guess that's what happens. And now we have Dulce de Leche up to bat.
You know, Heisman is one of the kings of watching runners, and he fell asleep at the switch. I think that's a little bit of match of the week nerves on the part of... Oh, that's interesting.
Now batting, the second
Just like that, it's going to be
out
number 2, ground out to shortstop. Runner on third, though. We'll see if Wayne Crescent can take advantage here, give the Cerezas some more runs here. And it looks like he won't be able to. We go into the bottom of the fourth. Still 2-0 as Billy Bombs up next.
Yeah, wasn't really very choosy there, Hummus. Wouldn't you agree? Swinging a fastball just under the box. It wasn't the worst pitch to swing at, but you'd like to see him. I mean, you got to assume the pitcher's being super careful there. You don't want to give up, but you've got some bases open.
So 2-2 count here. Check swing 3-2. And swing and miss. Out number 1. Swings on the inside pitch. Manny misplay comes up the bat here. And you saw that. That was a 100-mile fastball.
Yeah, and exactly, Hummus. And what I'm seeing here is if you look at the metalhead trait, Rick's protecting his investment here in Goldie Franks. You have to assume this is his number 1.
The interesting use of the trait is not really one you see too common, even though it is a very, from what I understand, a very cheap trait. But it's one of those traits where you almost never see it activate, but when it does activate, you're sure as hell glad you have it on any roster.
Oh yeah, it can win you a game all by itself if you get hit in the head with a good pitcher, which you're not going to put it on anything but a really good pitcher typically.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 3.
Next up is Luna Hendricks. That one's gonna just go right over second base for another leadoff single here. A couple leadoff singles here from the today's ass.
Now batting, the catcher.
Yeah, and these two are the types of players. Same with Eddie. You really want to get that first. You don't want a lead runner. That's what gets you hurt. Might take off. Yeah, I was gonna say Heisman's probably paying a little more attention after getting burned. Just a half inning ago, but a good move there from Ricks. Oh, there. That's a PR classic, as Ricks knew that second base had no choice but to throw to first there and just kept on trucking.
And that's gonna draw.
Reward. Wow.
Amazing base running, heads up baseball there from today's ass. Being able to advance from first to third on that little infield hit. But it looks like it doesn't pay off though, as that's going to be a double play to end the inning. But they score 1, and now they hold a 3-0 lead as we go into the bottom of the 5th here. Bottom of the order up next for the Stars.
I think that would have been an out either way, but it wouldn't have been a double play if it weren't for the fact that the runner was there, but holding the runner on.
Ball, that's outside.
So outside, 2-1 count. That goes right at the middle. Stars get their first hit in I think a little bit.
Yeah, and that was a big mistake pitch there. That's a gift. Heisman can hit that ball up the middle all day.
Frank sitting at a solid pitch count right now, only at 50 pitches here in the bottom of the 5th. Has this runner or batter into a 1-2 count now. And runner goes. Could this be a double play? It is. Gets him by a good bit. And just like that, in one fell swoop, it's 2 outs. And 2 pitches later, it's out number 3.
Yeah,
so just like that, we go to the top of the 6th. And you were saying, Mist?
I was going to say, this is a tough pitcher this is not the type of pitcher Heisman likes to go against. And he had an opportunity there, and things just kind of blew up in his face. Did have a nice swing there with the third hitter, but it went right to shortstop.
Strike.
Strike 2, 1-2 count.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 24.
Ball outside.
Oops, gonna pick it up, throw it to first in time for round number 2. Mojo down for the hitter as the pitcher, Goldie Franks, comes in. And I'll be shocked if Franks comes out here with a pitcher like this. I think it's still a good amount of stats. No way he comes out. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what he was checking there. What do you think?
Probably just wanted to check the stats on the pitcher, see how stamina was looking, but stamina's pushing through, probably only like below 50s right now for the pitch, as that's going to be popped up just out to the infield for round number 3. Bottom to 6, top of the order for the Stars, 1, 2, and 3.
That's actually a smart move, Hummus. I know sometimes I've checked the stats of the pitcher, just to make sure when they're up to bat, and it's quite a bit different than what I thought it was. But Rick's made the right decision there to leave that pitcher in.
Yeah, with like knowing their pitching styles where they are dependent on their pitchers. If you have a good pitcher up there, you don't really need to take him out, especially in a situation like that where there's no dire need for runs.
Right.
But either way, now we go into a full count here, 3-2, no outs. And check swing, batter walks. So leadoff walk there for Scoops as Eduardo Manuel come up to bat here, try to get this runner from around the corners and maybe their first run of the night.
Yeah, got speed on first, and I believe she may be a distractor. I'm seeing one of those green bottles that probably designates a distractor.
Ooh, right over. Runners playing third. This could be a close call. Oh, I think overall, I think that's a smart play. No outs. You don't need to get that runner on third. You still have plenty of chances here to get him home.
Yeah, even if it was closer, then you can't get Gina thrown out there at third base. Here, you got to run this out. Maybe a bunt here if he falls behind.
So 2-1 count. Hits that one softly right between and just runner's heading. Nope, turn it around.
Yeah,
Good
still
call.
not gonna push it. Yeah, you got to run this out. Got to put the pressure on Ricks. You know he doesn't want to throw strikes. He could wiggle out of this.
Or missed, you're saying that Ricks is good at getting out of these situations, and
shortstop
he almost
betrays
did.
him.
He almost did. The plan was there, the execution was not.
Yeah, a lot of speed though. I'm not sure he even gets the runner at first there on that dive. That's a lot of speed at first, Hummus.
Yeah, now you got runners out first and second here, no outs. And looks like there'll be a substitution. Fisherman Fisher. I don't know about this one. I don't know. Maybe he just wanted a different arm in there, but I don't think you really got a significant upgrade here.
Yeah, an interesting move. Yeah, I don't quite get it. Gotta credit Heisman for getting to Goldie. He looked invincible not long ago. Oh no.
Ooh, so catches the runner at third, stealing, but he gets on base, so pretty much the same situation as before, just an extra out on board.
Yeah, I think he just miscalculated the steal. Rick's got into his windup a little quicker than he expected there, but that was a massive out. But still in okay shape. He did get the 2 runs, Hummus, so even if he isn't able to get more here, it's only the 6th.
Yeah, but with this was probably his best opportunity he's seen of the game, and you got to capitalize on these opportunities, especially if you don't get as many like throughout the game. But it looks like he'll only walk away with 2 runs here, as now we're going to the top of the 7th. 1-2-3 up for Las Cerezas.
Yeah, and now it's tough to question that pitching change because Fisherman basically just doused that fire. So maybe just a case of let's get a different look for the hitter, and sometimes that can throw a hitter off for an inning or two. And getting used to a pitcher is not that easy, folks.
So we see here Paula Pickles was brought in. Looks like she's a solid pitcher, good, pretty much well-rounded, good velo, good junk, good accuracy. Definitely someone that'll be a bit tougher now, going up into the top of the 7th here for Deleche.
Yeah, she's got a brutal arsenal. She's got quite a bit of junk, and she has that specialist trait. So this is probably his best bullpen pitcher, Pickles. Oh, mislocated.
Ooh, gets a bit lucky there. Wasn't able to take advantage. And misplays, able to catch her there just on the ground for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 7th, 8-9 up next, and look at that, Magic Man locked in. And he gets a big hit. That's going to be
that gets
easy
through. It's
double.
going to roll forever.
Oh, that's a triple.
Go 3.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, see how deep it is out there? It's just insanely deep once the ball gets by. I mean, unless you have terrible speed, you can really run.
So, pitchers bringing the infield in. And looks like that'll be a first good start. Oh wow, look at this.
Running.
Can you get him?
Yeah, get the runner around.
Okay, so you got the run on second. But, you know, great heads-up defense there, having the infield in and not falling for any of the running back and forth that he tried doing.
Yeah, and that's where the veteranness that we talked about in the pregame hummus. It's so easy to either give up and throw to first or to screw that play up.
And that's going to go, never mind, not right up the middle, and that will still be a single either way. So runners at the corners, 1 out here, and this is a chance for the Stars to tie the game up. Tying inside makes it a 1-0 count.
Yeah, Scoops on first again over there with the distractor. Might get a pitch to hit because of that distractor. Oh, interesting. Oh, but does grab it. Oh, wow.
I think overall, I think that was the right decision and not to go for double play, because look at that speed. I don't think he would have been able to get that there in time, especially with the runner already stealing.
Yeah, no, I agree, Hummus. No play at second there.
But he's able to get out of the inning, gives it the run. So new ball game, ladies and gentlemen. You know, the Razors got going early, but Stars have really turned up here late, and you know now it's anyone's ball game.
Yeah, identical lines. Runs, hits, errors are identical. Now we have a new hit. You can't ask for better than this as far as competition here in AAA, Hummus.
Certainly, both players sitting at 500, looking to inch their way into the postseason by any means necessary.
No.
The first baseman, number 6.
He took too long in that hesitation there and made the wrong call. Now you got runners on second and third.
No, smart there. Would not have got him in third there. It was tempting to go to third.
Number 25.
This is a big chance here for Las Cerezas to take back the lead.
Yeah, bottom line, Hummus, you have to get her out. You have to get her out right here. She's done enough damage.
Yeah, I think the plan here is to throw it high, hope for that pop-up, and then just get the normal out. Next batter. And it looks like, not enough. 1 run will score, 2 runs will score. The runner's gonna not get the second, but not before Cerezas take back the lead here in the top of the 8th.
Wow, what a monster hit. No, Hummus. She did it again. She got 2 more RBIs. She's got at least 4 of the 5 RBIs.
Number 10.
This is where you really got to be gritty if you're Heisman. Just shake it off. It's 2 runs. Doable. Oh, good swing, too. Wow, he's right on that ball. Didn't get the luck.
No, outside.
That one's hit right to the shortstop. Those are the first in time for round number 2. Next up, Dylan Dirtbag. I didn't get to see his stats. And that's going to be blooped into the outfield for a 2-out single. Runner, so a tying run out up to bat here for the Stars and Nancy Fox.
Yeah, that's a big runner, even with 2 outs. I mean, it's late enough in the game. You just have to get somebody on. It doesn't matter if there's 2 outs or who's coming up. You got to go now.
I think it's time for Ricks to call in the big gun here, or whoever he has in his bullpen, the best pitcher.
Now pitching,
and look at that, Hugo Jimenez. Ooh.
Clutch. Ooh, that was right on the target and didn't budge.
You know,
check.
No, closing pitchers used to not really be a factor now, but with recent changes making them cheaper and less taxing on your tax, it could be pretty useful to have someone like
Big
this.
hit.
And oof, look at that.
Yeah, and to piggyback on that, Thomas, they also are allowed a few traits that are not allowed on other pitchers, and clutch being one of those, but that's going to hurt right there.
Yeah, that's going to be out number 3. We go to the top of the 9th. Las Cerezas looking to get some insurance runs here.
Yeah, a pretty gritty half inning by Heisman there to put a little bit of pressure on Ricks, but Ricks got the out that he needed there.
Pops it up. Will he get it? Wow.
Brutal.
Second baseman, shortstop didn't know which one to get to, and just like that, the closer is given a hit. That could be just being a closer that might give him an even bigger mojo boost. As this could be a bunt attempt for strike 1. And that was gonna go right past the second baseman, so 2 runners on, no outs. Chance for Las Cerezas to expand their lead.
Number 35.
Oh, I think that was a pitch to hit, but still got the runners advance. Now we got runners on second and third, 1 out. We're gonna miss strike 1.
If you're Ricks, you'll take that bunt, even if it was right over the plate, because now you're really in the driver's seat.
And that one's gonna be...
Let it go. Oh, he was diving for it. I would have let that fall. You can't allow any more runs if you're the Houston.
Ooh, get them on the outside cutter.
Pickles just completely annihilated the batter, who completely chased the high outside cutter.
Oh, look who's up to bat here. And, oh man, I thought we were going to see a nice hit, but that was not meant to be. As we go to the bottom of the 9th, Stars looking to make some runs here to extend the game. Cerezas making their final stand.
Yeah, we're going to see a pinch hitter. Still time to do something here for sure. Jimenez awfully tough, though, on the mound.
Strike 1, swing and a miss. Hits
that
this
was
one
a huge
hard.
mistake. That's right down the horn.
Nice contact there. So now we got the tying run up to bat in Gina Scoops. Oh, nice dive. Now, I don't know what the Stars bench is looking like, but you might want to look into getting a faster runner on base now.
Yeah. If he drops that ball at third base, we got a new ball game, but...
So, fly out to center field, and Kelly Strokes, the clutch hitter. We'll see if Jimenez has enough in the tank to close out the job. And, ooh, a nice little inside pitch there.
Oh,
fastball.
Just late twice in a row.
Tries to get him with the cutter, fails. 2-2 count. Gets him there. Shortstop goes to first, and just like that, final score 5-3. Las Cerezas take game 1 here of our AAA match of the week.
Yeah, absolutely competitive game. Got to give both players credit. They put the pressure on each other, Hummus, and it came down to, a bloop here and there. That bloop over the shortstop that Ricks, I think, scored from Mariposa, and that was really the only difference, was a bloop between short and left field that was kind of in the Bermuda Triangle there.
Right, and the Stars made it competitive at the end, but Cerezas just harken back to their hot playoff run last season and pick up another win on the season, bumping up to 11-10. Heisman drops down to 13-13.
Yep.
And just wait here shortly. Oh, okay, yeah. All right, good evening, everyone. If you're just tuning in, we're going to Game 2 of our AAA Match of the Week. Las Cerezas were able to take Game 1 in a 5-3 showdown. Now we go to their home in Ciudad de Colores. Let's see if Heisman has what it takes to walk away with a split now.
Yeah, this is a pretty small stadium. We didn't see much power, Hummus. We saw that one ball slowly roll out into Triples Alley, but kind of as we expected. We're not seeing really any power from either player. Just singles up the middle, some balls into no man's land, and then once in a blue moon, you'll get one of those gappers that can really make a difference in the game. But a really competitive game. So let's see if Heisman. Let's hope that Heisman can jump back here and get a split.
And comebacker right to the pitcher. Throws the first in time for round number 1.
The shortstop, number 2.
Yeah, extremely fortunate there, Ricks. That had single written all over it with a speedy runner, but pitcher made a nice quick reflex play there.
Ooh, nice pitch on the edge there, make it a 2-2 count. Swings at that one, throws, and second baseman throws the first in time for round number 2. As Kelly Strokes will come up to bat here, number 3 hitter for the Stars.
Yeah, another pretty tough pitcher here for Ricks. Doesn't have the velocity that Goldie had, but does have that elite slider and a lot of junk.
Inside.
I gotta be careful here. If lefty gets locked in, that could be a pretty tough pitcher to crack. As that's gonna be out number 3, we go to the bottom of the first. Dulce de Leche leads things off here for the Cerezas.
Yeah, and one thing you hate when you just lost a game, and you come in looking for, you hate to hit a couple balls hard in the first inning and come up with nothing. But on the other hand, you'd rather hit a few good balls than do nothing.
Outside.
And that's going to be popped up. Second baseman gets under it for round number 1. Wayne Crescent up next.
And once again, Hummus, this is a Houston Stars theme. They tend to kind of have middling velo, decent junk. You know, good, not really nice 5-pitch arsenal, but doesn't really rely on overpowering you. That's not really Heisman's game. So let's see if he can make it work. This is actually kind of similar to last game, Hummus. I think in theory, I think Rick's pitcher are a little bit stronger.
Manuel is not going to be able to come up with it. Just gets past his glove. And now we got our first hit of the game here for the Stars. That's Fresca Bengata the 4th. Or Fresca, I should say.
Interesting name.
No, inside.
Must be from the family who opened Bengata Field. As that one's hit into center field, right to man for round number 3. We go to the top of the second, 0-0, as 4-5-6, heart of the lineup for the Stars up next.
That's a strike. It's inside.
All 2-1 count.
Nope, outside.
3-1 count. And that one's going to be hit in the center field. I was wondering if he was going to actually be able to get that, but he does. And now Manny misplay up to bat here. Fast runner on first. And looks like the pitcher wanted to keep eyeing him.
Yeah, a lot of options with no outs here. Could potentially bunt, could steal, could just play it out. I doubt he's going to just play it out, but he might.
Nope, that's inside.
All 3-3 count.
Strike.
Outside pitch makes a strike 1. Runner goes and that's
big
fair. Just taps the base and looks like that'll be runners to the corners, no outs, opportunity for the no. Runner on first is injured with a pulled hammy. That does not feel good.
Misplay. It got hurt. I'm not real familiar with that player, but third baseman, number 5 hitter, so that's probably a fairly big loss. Probably will come with jacks off the bench. Gonna stick with it?
Maybe, I'm not sure how the bat's looking, but looks like it doesn't matter right now as the Stars get their first run of the night as they take the lead here in the top of the second.
Yeah, wouldn't you think somebody knocked down to 2 bars though, Hummus, would come out?
Yeah, like I wouldn't know who he has to replace him on. Maybe if they're similar stats, maybe he'd just rather keep the player that maybe has better traits than I don't know.
Yeah,
There must be some reason for keeping him out of the game right now.
We'll have to check his stats when it comes around in the batting order because that seems slightly unusual to me.
No, outside.
Can't run there on second base.
Ball inside. Ball outside.
So the 3-0 count.
Good pitch.
2-1.
Wow, that's hurtful.
Strike.
Full count now, runners on first and second. And the whiff for Tree gets him there, swing and a miss, out number 2. And the pitcher comes up, David Deuces.
Does have some hitting stats, as we know in the XBL, some pitchers don't have any these days.
Yeah, definitely a chance here to get a nice little single like this. Will he make it? Looks like he does. Pretty easy. Base is loaded. Opportunity for the Stars here to really take this game into their control. And that one's rocked in outfield. Doesn't have enough. Doesn't look like it. Out number 3. Nice hit, but just not enough. We go into the bottom of the second. 1-0. Stars.
Yeah, that lack of power there. Got a really nice swing, did Scoops. But here we see a single from Ricks.
A good leadoff single there. You know, it's always nice to get that hit after giving up a run previous inning. Now, tying run on base. We'll see if Choo Choo can do something about that. It looks like he brings the bunt down. Catcher's gonna throw. Oh, look at that. Not enough speed for the runner on first, and so the bunt does not pay off. Now you got runner on first, 1 out.
Yeah, really early. That's the type of play from Houston that could potentially win the game.
That's gonna be popped in the center field for out number 2. A Sade Wonderboy comes up the bat. Oops, gets it. Oh,
whoa!
Interesting call there. Try to get the runner out of second.
Yeah, maybe. That was a mistake, Hummus.
Yeah, let's see if he's punished by it as the pitcher up the bat. Quick 0-2 count here.
Yeah, and you know, Hummus, sometimes you're diving and you don't know how much time and how long it's going to take him to get up, so you hit a button that you wish you could retract, but it's too late.
Right.
But he does get out of it.
Yes, he does, and we go to the top of the third. 1-0 Stars with Eduardo Manuel up the bat.
You bet that's a strike.
This one's popped in right field, makes it out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 11.
I tell you, Hummus, already that one run from Houston is already looming large. We're seeing a lot of good pitching, and we're not seeing any power.
Well, that was our keys to the game, right? Lots of good pitching, not a lot of power, and they're both playing into each other's play style just like that.
Yeah, big single there from Heisman. Decent speed, not really good speed, but enough to get around and get a ball in play here.
That
Big
one's hit. Nice hit into center field. Runner's going to head for third. That's going to be a double.
Wow.
So runners on second and third, opportunity for the Stars to expand their lead. And look at those stats. Ugh. I imagine the third baseman is, let's see, because
Yeah,
I want to
let's
see
what
that
he does here.
bench.
Maybe he has a hitter somewhere because you got to go now.
Yeah. Oh, that's not
I
even
don't know.
a
What
question.
was he waiting for?
Now batting, number 8.
Get that.
Interesting call to wait, but it doesn't really punish him as now he gets a decent bat here in the middle of the lineup.
Yeah, I think Jax can get on a ball here.
It's inside.
Ooh, nice check swing. 3-0 count.
Needs to wait for his.
Oh,
it was slow.
That's those pitches you wish you could get another crack at. And just like that, out number
Twice.
2.
Now batting, the catcher.
Oh, he
Dylan
hit him with the 4-seam hummus.
Ooh, that was hit into right field enough. Oh,
no.
Just foul. Inch to the left, and that could be that's 2 runs without a doubt.
Looked like a hit all the way, but didn't. Oh my goodness! Wow, that totally changed everything.
So Racers are able to get out of a jam there, not give up any runs, and now they're going to try and get a run back here with who else but Dulce de Leche.
Yeah. Normally you give Rick's credit for wiggling out. He got lucky as heck. There is what happened.
That's a strike.
So quick 0-2 count here. That's going to be hit into the outfield as runner heads for first. As Wayne Crescent comes up to bat, 0 for 1. Runner's going to head for second on the steal, but the first baseman is able to field it for an out number 1.
You'll take that if you're Heisman, but that's a pretty big advance from Ricks, because if he wasn't running, that might have been 2.
Right.
Or at least it would have been the lead runner.
Oh, close call. Oh. Second baseman, or runner on second, maybe ran a little too far out, but was able to turn back. And look at that, Fresa Bengaro the 4th. Lots of power from the catching spot. It's definitely an interesting spot to place the position to put the heart of your lineup at. You know, that could be kind of risky. I feel like out of all the positions, the catcher is the one most likely to drop down a point or 2 emerging. But either way, we go into the top of the 4th, still 1-0 in favor of the Stars. Bottom of the order leading things off is Nancy Fox. Ooh, she rocks his first pitch. Is this going to be out? It is. Look, that looks like it had some double opportunity there, but just hung up the air a little too long, and center fielder was able to grab it.
Yeah, these players that lack power, Hummus, they have so much trouble, even in the gaps. It's not just home runs. They just can't quite get the ball as far as you need it to be, especially when there's speedy outfielders that you see from most players nowadays in the XBL. You generally have speedy outfielders, and you almost never don't have a speedy center fielder.
Number 22.
Runner goes, and this is going to be a close call. Out at the base. Now we got no runners on anymore. 2 outs.
I like the idea there. Just didn't get the jump. Can't blame him for trying.
No, outside.
Ball 3, 3-1 count. 3-2. Swings that. Pitcher is able to throw it to first for out number 3 off the comebacker. Bottom of the 4th, still 1-0. Dizzy Azucar the 3rd up to bat. Ooh, that's middle there. You wish you could have been able to get something on that. But he makes up for it though with a leadoff single here. No outs. Chance to tie the game here with 2-2 rails.
Pitch high.
2, makes it a 2-0 count. Runner's safe. Drops a bunt. Runner's gonna make it to second pretty easily, and that's gonna be out number 1.
Yeah, if I'm Heisman, I'll take that. He got an out there. That's okay. And here's Mariposa again. She's been the tyrant so far here on Match of the Week.
Ooh, nice forkball, makes it 0-2 count. Runner has the third. Is it gonna be enough? It looks like it is. Runner behind third, heading home.
Wow.
Bad speed. I thought he was gonna make an attempt for it, but
yeah,
keep going.
I don't think he should have swung there, but could have got something going with a hit and run, I suppose.
What?
Oh,
Look,
now's
at
a big
the end.
single.
And we got a tie ball game once again. Found the 4th here, 2 outs. Lefty Tabernacle, the pitcher, up to bat.
Yeah, and that's gets out of it here, but that's what we were saying, no hummus. I mean, basically, Rick's just generated a run out of
the second baseman, number 1.
You know, nothing impressive. Put the bat on the ball, got out a bunt, took off for third base, and that probably got him third instead of having to hold it second, and then got a bloop over the third base. You know, that's how these players play. And so there's an out, but you know, it's been so competitive. We kind of knew from the very beginning that when Flash set up this that this matchup just seemed like it's just perfect.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 11.
We have 2 and about to be 3 quick outs here. Fairly short inning, 1, 2, 3. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Still tied at 1 apiece.
And the pressure's on Heisman now. Rick's already has a game in his pocket, so now Heisman needs to step up here. He's plenty capable of doing so. A lot of tough singles, though.
Yeah, lots of those singles out in no man's land where you can't really get a lot of oomph on the, or like get under it.
Oh, that's a big out. He wanted something out of that hitter there, even if it's just an advance to second base, and got nothing.
The shortstop, number 3, Luna Hendricks.
Oh, nice
and then he
catch
gets hung
there.
out dry.
Oh,
a mistake. Oh, that hurts.
And he goes again. And it pays
that's a
off.
smart play.
Runner's heading for third. Runner's gonna head for second. Runner's heading home now. You gotta turn around.
Wow. That's a really veteran move from Ricks to just take off again after getting caught red-handed.
And
So now he's got to pitch his way out. There's nowhere to go. Oh, I don't know if that's enough.
No, that'll be enough. That
Didn't
should
get
be
a good throw. Yeah, not even close.
And the mistakes add up, and now Cerezas take a 2-1 lead here and end the inning. Top of the 6th now. Stars gonna try and respond back with the Heart 4-5-6.
Yeah, the one good thing if you're the Houston Stars right now is that you made a pretty big mistake there. And it did cost you a run, but that could have led to 3 or 4, Hummus.
Definitely. Just a little commentator's correction here. It's actually Wishbone who made the schedule for this season, as the runner's going to get a leadoff single. I thought that we had opportunities for double, but no such.
I had no idea that Wishbone made the schedule, so I'm learning here, folks, in the booth.
And looks like this will be the end of the night for Lefty, as Shimi Nguyen, I had to wait for how the game pronounced it because I didn't know how to pronounce that name. Either way, Nguyen will be taking over here in the top of the 6th, get some valuable innings here, possibly set up that hot closer for the 8th or 9th inning.
Yeah, I think Houston needs to get used to this pitcher. Took a really bad swing on the first delivery there, but maybe can settle in.
Ooh,
that's
nice
tough.
catch.
Come on, man.
Nice catch from the pitcher. And now Dylan Dirtbag comes up to bat here.
Man, when you're behind, those really hurt, though, Hummus.
Swing and a miss low and late. Watches that one go by for a 1-1 count. Hits this one into the outfield, but just not enough. Out number 2. Still run on first as Nancy Fox comes up 0 for 2 on the night.
I think Heisman's going to go here.
No such. Oh,
Wow,
right fielder's
that's
on.
huge.
Just misses the dive, and so yeah, runners in the corners. Chance for Magic Man to tie the game up right now. Watches the high curveball. You're saying?
Just so folks know, I'm not really rooting for one team or the other. I really love to see splits. And I think both players have played really well, so I like to see that run come across here for Houston. And let's see what he can do from here. Now we're back to even, Hummus.
Yeah, and it looks like there's going to be a substitute, Pablo Escobar, coming up to bat here. Swings and miss. Oh, goes all the way to the backstop.
Late
Runner.
He sent one of them.
Interesting. Maybe he just did.
I think
he could.
I think he was going to send him back, and then he decided, I don't know what he hit.
Yeah, it went to the backstop pretty quickly there.
Might go from first. No, here he goes.
Nice hit there to take the lead back. Stars up now 3-2 here in the top of the 6th. Gina scoops. Let's see if she has a chance to expand the lead here. Noon is tense already, going into 20 pitches. Not ideal for a reliever, especially one with his stats. But that's going to be out number 3. So we go into the bottom of the 6th, and it looks like it will be Paula Pickles taking over once again here. She'll try to maintain this lead for the Stars as Chuchu Rails comes up to bat.
She pitched well in the first game. She might have been the one that gave up that funky bloop that cost the game, but regardless, she's... Oh, good hit, though. Wow, really good hit.
And all good comebacks start with a single, as apparent by many comebacks I've witnessed. And there we get the leadoff single. Runner goes, and that's gonna be a nice hit and run. Runner's running third. This could be good. Runner's heading for second too. Nope, turns back around. Now you got runners at the corners with Wonder Boy up the bat.
Yeah, you almost have to concede the run. That was Mariposa again getting the big hit, but gotta hold her. I don't think you can stop that run from coming in, but you can maybe stop the second one. Oh, and she ran.
I don't think the dive would have been enough to stop the runner from making it to second, but we just got a tie ball game once again.
I think she's going to third. Not on that.
Well, she did make it to third.
She did make
not
it to
just
third, yeah.
Not just the way you were expecting. Dulce de Leche has a chance here to take back the lead for the Cerezas, but it won't be it this time around. We go into the top of the 7th, tied ball game once again. We'll see if the Stars are able to take once again retake the lead.
Man, this has been just a monster series. These two really putting on a show, no hummus. I mean, what do you want? This is competitive baseball.
Yeah, back and forth. Lots of good hitting, good pitching moments for either team. Who knows how it'll shake out from here, but both teams have shown that they belong here.
And Strokes is locked in. Oh.
Well, Strokes isn't locked in, but with the clutch trait, gets that +5 boost.
Clutch. Okay, it looks like locked in, huh?
Yeah, it does. It does from a glance. And that one's going to be pop up right to center field. Caught for out number 2.
Wow.
Next up is Billy Bombs, a double and 2 singles. Shortstop gets it, throws to the first in time for a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Cerezas have scored a run in each of the past 3 innings. Let's see if they continue the streak.
Yeah, gotta really lean on Pickles here. She needs to come through for Houston. Got a couple pitches to hit uncharacteristically that last half inning, but didn't capitalize.
Foul ball. 1-2 count. And Strokes gets it for out number 1 as Luna Hendricks comes up 2 for 3 with a double and a single. And that one's hit with a little bit of oomph on it, but not enough for out number 2.
Yeah, and the key against these players that generate runs is getting those first 1 and 2 outs. If you have 2 outs, you can stop them. Just got to stop those lead runners. So right now, Houston, I think Pickles can get out of this.
Ooh, just over the second baseman's head as the runner gets the first now. 2 outs here with Dizzy Azúcar the third.
I expect him to run here, even though it's not that fast of a runner.
That'll be a pretty tough runner already with the bad jumps on first. That could be a challenge to get a steal off. Oh!
Got a single. And a slow single. Oh, why would you?
Oh, that was bad base running there. He had too much.
I think he thought he was going to throw home, Hummus.
Right.
Now batting, third baseman, number 8.
Wow, that hurts a lot if you're Las Cerezas. Wow.
Yeah, that was an opportunity for them to potentially take the lead, but now it may become a what if as the Stars take the mound. And look at that. Another leadoff single.
Yeah, that's the fill-in player, Jackie Jacks, with a big single here, so could end up being a hero coming off the bench there if that run comes around. Doesn't have speed, though, on first, Jacks.
Oh, that was... He got the reticle, but just...
I want a bunt or something.
And that's going to be out number 1 here in the top of the 8th. As Nancy Fox comes up to bat. Second baseman gets it. Might be a double play. Oh no! The fielder... I don't think it would have been a double play either way, but that might be a little bit of mojo downer. Will it consider as error? I don't think so, but we'll see.
We're seeing a little bit of grab bagging at the plate. Need to tighten up that strike zone and maybe get on a ball that's actually in the zone.
Oh, and I think that could have been a walk right there, but that's going to be out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 6, 7, 8 up for Las Cerezas. Choo-choo rails. Clutch and Mind Gamer activating for him.
Oh, look at that pitch.
And the leadoff single for Las Cerezas. Both teams have done a good job getting that leadoff single, getting their offense going. They just haven't really been able to execute, really. Like they both have 3 runs, but they both had opportunities to oh no.
Oh my god, why would you throw to second there? You have to get the out.
That was just bad decision making by the Stars that could very well cost them. Oh, well now you got it to
just running, yeah.
You got it to first this time, but now you got runners on second and third, 1 out. With look at this, Soy Capitan. No power, but a nice amount of contact and speed, and that's gonna be it. Cerezas 1 run will score, 2 runs will not score. And the runner's out at second.
Wow, okay.
Huge miscue there by the Cerezas. They only get 1 run there, which is still a huge run. But that could have potentially spiraled into something more. That one's hit into center field for out number 3. Stars need 1 to continue the game here. And Ricks is going to bring who else but Hugo Jimenez.
Wow, if you're Heisman, you're lucky to be where you are. The speed, the aggressiveness of Ricks is what got him that run. But then a base running mistake has given Heisman a little bit of life here.
Ooh, swing and a miss for strike 1. And shortstop gets it, throws it first in time for out number 1. Next up is Gina Scoops.
Number 1.
Oh, right, another tough one. Dang.
Number 2.
And look at that clutch maxed out. That's pretty much a 90-90-80 pitcher just looking at it. That's a very tough lineup to go up against. And it looks like that's going to get right in front of his in time. Route number 3, a little bit of word jumble there. But doesn't matter. We go into final score 4-3. And wow, just an incredible showing from both teams here. But there can only be one winner, that being Ricks advances to 12-10 on the season, while Heisman drops down to 13-14.
Yeah, and I think the difference, no hummus, was the base running, the aggressiveness of Ricks. I think there was multiple times where he surprised Heisman that he was being that aggressive, like just back to back. Even when he got caught, he just goes again, like Pseudo or one of them folks would do, and it's just you just get surprised that they're that aggressive. But what a series! Really good showing from both players. Just the little things here and there added up to a slight advantage there for Ricks.
Yeah, the great showing for both players. I think the keys to the game, they pretty much showed out. This was a battle between AAA vets. You had 2 very close games here. You had 2 players who showed off their pitching prowess. Both got out of jams that could have potentially led it to be a shootout. And no home runs. The question was, can anyone hit one out? The answer is no, not today at least. Both players kept it in the park. A lot of small ball, lots of steals. If you're someone who likes hits and contact, this was your type of game.
Yeah, they put on a good show. I mean, what can you say? It felt like a split, but somebody's got to win the games, and Ricks really did deserve it. Like I said, his aggressiveness, and he was able to generate runs just a little bit better than Heisman there, and that was, what was it, 1 or 2 runs in both games.
Yeah, and with that being said, Mist, I think that we're gonna probably wrap it up here and get ready to start our XBL matchup. It's gonna be Ox and Vegan. That should be a fun matchup.
Yeah, that's going to be fantastic. So we're going to break off here, folks. Hummus, I'll let you lead us out here.
Yeah, Mist, thank you for joining me. I think this is my first call in the booth for at least a couple of weeks now, so it's nice to get back here. And thanks for joining me, and everyone else, thank you for tuning in. And get your games in, keep watching, get hyped, because it's only going to get better from here on out as we inch closer and closer to the playoffs.